Hi guys, this is Darrell Addison from Torpedo Pod again. I want to take a little bit of time to talk about the design of the torpedo pod. Truly, the torpedo pod will kick out more per any square foot an amount of vegetables that you've never seen and an abundance that you've never seen before in your life. Torpedo pod has the potential to being in the #1 gardening phenomenon, at least for this century. What it is that, as those who don't know, before I go into the design, well, part of the design, but I didn't want to go into the plumbing design, but this is a torpedo pod. This torpedo pod has a bottom and a top. The top is for growing food and the bottom is for growing food. Water comes in through the back through a flexible hose that you'll see on the ground here, and you go in and you adjust the knobs to where and how you want to feed whatever you have growing in there. In this case, it's green peppers. So, and it's just, this pot is working phenomenally. I mean, this is my third batch. This is my third batch, not including what my sister took. It's my third batch, the third round. And it's unbelievable. And as you can see, it just draws all different forms and types of nature and brings the real good stuff into your home, you know? Okay, well, with that being said, this is the torpedo pot. Now, the growing design is what I want to focus on, how it grows and how you can benefit from the torpedo pot. Now, all of these banana peppers that are in this torpedo pot, because again, it's no longer a flower pot or a planter. You have a garden and the torpedo garden. You have it right in front of your house. So all the plants that we put into this, I want you to see the configuration. First of all, these plants right here, these peppers, and they're coming up from the bottom of the pot. They're about, let's say about 2 feet tall. Yet you have these that are about, some of them may be less than a foot tall. And they're producing abundantly. So I want you to see how the flow is. And also remember this, you have this pot, I think the occupancy in this pot maybe about 55. And so you have 55 pepper plants in this pot. So it's, I would like to say that most of the peppers are on the bottom, but they're not. They're also in the torpedo. I mean, each perch hole has their own pepper plant, and it's producing phenomenally. I mean, you have a couple of stuff here and there that maybe the birds have broken off, but I can't find anything bad to say about the torpedo. I just have nothing bad to say about it. It is a tremendous, tremendous planting. Well, the design is this. Most torpedo pots work in this way. When you put your plants in the base there, and then you fill your torpedo with plants, they're going to behave differently because each section of this torpedo pot behaves differently. It's designed almost the same to integrate all of the different spaces. Plants up here who may get some water from the rain and everything else, and they'll do just fine. Plants in the middle that rely on the saturation tube in the middle to supply them water that you control with your knob. So, and at the base also, the plants, you have the saturation tube there that controls it. So the growth, you know, it just won't be the same across the full torpedo pot. And so the growth, you'll get more growth depending upon how you want to water your plants. Remember now, you turn the knob, your plant grows. You turn back the knob, and your plant stops growing as fast as it would normally do. So you have control over that. But with that being said, in this torpedo pot, we have some of the winners and we have some of the losers. So what's going to happen is this area is deficient. It's losing what? On sunlight. Now we know the soil type is the same because we can see the soil type based upon, you know, this torpedo. So it's not getting sunlight, but it's also probably lacking water. Okay, so what I want to do is turn it up a little bit. Now these are doing fine, but just turn your pot up a little bit. When these start producing, and as the leaves start to fall back in most pots, then you're going to get a second wave, and then you might even get a third wave out of it. So don't count out your torpedo pots. You see these already growing out trying to survive. They came out in order to survive. So you'll see a configuration, a lot of things happening in your torpedo pot but it's designed to really give you waves of growth. The first wave comes in, the second wave comes in, and the third wave comes in. The top almost behaves like the bottom. But you have all these waves coming in of growth, periods that are designed, capable into the pot so that it can contain and have that growth take place. So I wanted to share that with you because I'm trying to make more videos about who we are, what we do, what we believe, and what we're trying to do. And you know, I want you to know that we're trying to make the best product, and we consider you our #1 customer. Thanks a lot. TorpedoPot.com. Any questions, any problems, call me at Darryl, D-A-R-R-A-L, at TorpedoPot, Torpedo, P-O-T, TorpedoPot.com, and I'll try my best to get back with you. Thank you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.